Hello and welcome to episode 6, season 6 of Building FC St. Pauli. As always, thanks for joining me. You know we appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up, get involved in the comments, watch all my other content we had already. Subscribe if you're new. If you are new, you're a legend. So my patrons, if you really want to help my channel out, you can become one too. Now, I've been off for a couple of days. Been back in work this morning. Yesterday was actually my wedding anniversary. Been with a wife 17 years, been married 8 years yesterday. But I spent the entire day pretty much playing this. I'll be honest with you, absolute marathon session. Oldest son at school, little lad at nursery, and the wife's at work till 9 PM, so I've not neglected her. We're going to do something tonight. But yeah, last couple of days I've been able to get through it, and it's been alright. It's been very frustrating. Transfer window was massively frustrating. Still buzzing from last season. We didn't win anything, but that last game was still amazing. That live comp was amazing. Getting back to the Champions League was amazing and much needed for our club financially. But the club's a bit wiser now, I think. You'll find out why right now. So here we are. I'm going to start 10th of August on the financial pages. Transfers have all been done. You can see the wage bill's gone up. We've got a little wiggle room. But this is what it is, right? And you can see each year, by the end of the season, we've lost money. We get a big chunk of prize money, and it's great. And what you say, 2 years ago, you can see we started off with a little bit of debt until we got our prize money last year. You can see right there, nearly 23 million. So that's getting worse every year. So prize money covered that. Now, what they decided to do is release very little transfer budget for me and keep the rest of it. I don't know if that's a computer being clever. It probably is the best thing to do because we do seem to spend a lot throughout the season. It's just not the best when you want to build a squad and kick on. And not every year can you find the right players. Now, I've only signed 2. Quite a few guys have left. I've sold quite a lot of youngsters off, average ones, made quite a few million. Nothing to shout about. No one to care about. We're going to show you the 2 new players and look at the squad, and I'll explain my ideas behind it. But I'll be honest with you, I went into this season just thinking, we've got to get through it. It's not perfect again. I'm frustrated. Can we get a top 4 and do something somewhere else? Maybe, but you don't really know. I was hoping the fact that a lot of them have been together a while might push us on through. So when I say I've brought in 2 players, I've only actually signed 1, and this is Bas Uniken. He's 19-year-old. He's Dutch, and he's cost me 60 million total, 7.5 initially. WONDERKID, right back. Brilliant. I've got things I can move around, switch about, and I would love more of this kind of value. But that was it. I had a little bit left money-wise. A couple of good freebies, chose other clubs. Found a really good striker, he chose other clubs. I wanted another midfielder, chose another club. So we missed out on a ton of freebie good players. There's no real old guys I liked who I wanted to bring in. I felt like I was going to have to go with what I had, but I really wanted to improve the wingers. So I had to dip into the loan market, and I found someone great. And I spent my last couple of million on his loan fee. Now, he's an FC Bayern player, so for 2 games of the year in the league, he ain't going to be able to play. But they've allowed me to loan a kid this good for 2 years. Now, they can recall him, which is a worry. So if he plays amazing for me, they might say, oh, we like him, we'll bring him back. Look at his value. It's a random one, isn't it? It shows you how much talent they've got there. But I'll take him, and hopefully we can keep him because he could be a game changer on the wings for us this year. Expectations have risen again. He wants to be a Europa League team. I'm happy with that. I want to be top 4. Really I'd love to be higher than that. But like I said, you know, not much change in the squad, to be fair. But frustrating is what it is. Champions League, we're straight into the group stage again. Wait till you see the group. I thought last year was bad. Paul Carl, every year, I'll say this every year, I'm hoping for a good run. So we're in and around 6 according to the bookies. But yeah, I think we're top 4 still. It's a great league. I mean, you're competing with Bayern's wage budgets fucking 10 times more than ours. They've got about 20 WONDERKIDS in their team, in the youth team. I ain't got the money to try and loan anyway. It's just, why did they got the WONDERKIDS coming through? It's very annoying, to be fair. But, you know, I've just got to do my best. And I do believe in this squad. But I was thinking it's just going to be another run-of-the-mill tough battle season where we would be lucky to win something, hopefully get top 4. So this is a squad. Is it perfectly balanced? Not completely, but it is what it is. We've still got obviously Van der Voort, my big purchase. last year. Good goalkeeper. Hoffman still be back up, although he's not happy about that. It is tough. Now, going into the defence, Pozo played a lot for me at right back. The other kid I picked up last year. I want him to be a defender. Felix is probably going to be a left back. We've got Gruber, I can never say his name properly. Centre halves, and of course Antov. It says a defensive midfielder, but he is a centre half. I've promoted Walter, who's currently injured at this minute. He's one of my own. He's going to be my 4th choice. We've obviously got Wrench, who can cover at right back, Agu, left back, right back. So that's what I'm going with. In the middle, we've still got Stiller, Umbom, Geiger, and Gavi. I was really going to push Gavi this year and go for it, try and kick him on, see what he can do. And of course, the kid I picked up for 2.5 million, I think, the year before. Who's a good, solid player to help out in the midfield. Up top, still got this kid, who's brilliant, Arnie. And the backup guy I was going to use was Ali, who's been around for ages now. I know he's finishing it great, but he is one of our own because Tillman is going to be my out-and-out right winger. I've still got Galabert, we've got Angel Gomez, and Patrick Roberts still, and of course we've got the new kid. It just is what it is. They have the money to loan anyone else. They have the money to sign anyone else. Anyone I did, when I could have signed someone, said no. So what I've decided to do is, and I think I've got the balance-ish right, is pick 2 teams. So I've got my A team, as you can see, and that is it. That is going to be my A team this year. The new kid at right back, Gomez, Gavi, and Stiller in the middle. And then I've got a B team right here. And that's it. I'm going to try and rotate. I was going to try and change my tactics a bit more at certain games, maybe away from home against bigger clubs, maybe have the defensive midfielder. And we're going to go for it as best I could. Now, pre-season, we had a tour of Switzerland, played a couple of local teams, annihilated them, went to America, didn't actually lose one this year. Played Austin FC, who are doing quite well in real life. Matthew McConaughey, however you say his name. Now, I've got an easy start in the Pokal, and as long as it's easy, I was going to B-team that, concentrate on the Bundesliga, and I needed to because look at the freaking start I've got. So let's jump forward now to the 1st of January, and you know what? A lot of that early season worry, not being able to make as many signings as I wanted, it was tough, but I think, and I've said it before, maybe the fact that we're so interlinked, even when I switch players about, a lot of these guys are solid team players now, they know each other inside and out, it's definitely benefited us. Because we may be a few points off Bayern, but at this point we're 2nd. But we've seen who the highest goal scorer is, and by far the best player in the league. My boy's doing me proud, even if it is with our arch rivals, who, don't forget, 2 years ago finished top 4. They've signed him, he was alright last year. They were a bit disappointing, but they were a lot better this year with Luca up top. So here we are with the results in the league. And you might have noticed, we're undefeated. Now we have drawn a ton of games. To start off, drawing with Bayern was fantastic. That blew me away. Absolutely amazing. Beating Wolfsburg. I mean, there's been some disappointing draws, but you might see, look, B-team that. Certain games I've took a risk, especially with the Champions League, because of the group it was in, but then we've had some great games. Great games. Dusseldorf was a bit disappointing. Stuttgart, 0-0. Hanover, how many B-team? There's a B-team. And then I've done 4 in a bounce. Wins. That's a B team against Union Berlin. Done me really proud. And then it was Derby Day. What a derby. Although, of course, my worst nightmare came true. Early goalie-ish here from the man himself with a classic header. But, you know, 3-2 was fantastic. To get back into it quickly, it's always great with my own boy, my new man, with a little cheeky dink. But Luca wasn't done yet, was he? Luca was not done. Here's us pissing about at the back. Gets nicked. Boom. What a finish from him. But we weren't done either, and we showed our class away from home. Great stadium this, by the way. Great bit of football. Bomb. What a bomb. And then to nick it pretty much late on into injury time is always a great way to win a game in a derby. So on to the Pokal, and we've done the first round, second round, first round. B-teamed it 6-0. Absolutely fantastic. The kid who can't finish, scoring a lot of goals. Then was Werder Bremen away, and do you know what? I had to risk it. I thought, do you know what? I love the Pokal. I really like to win it, but maybe it's not going to be my year. B-teamed. Did not let me down. And here is Group C, our Champions League group. And yes, we have got through. We got through. Last year, we didn't. This year, we did. Just level on points with Arsenal, the team that we beat in the conference final. Do not forget that. But they were definitely the favourites. Surely. So show me 2 wins, and they were just against the bottom team. But but they're the team we really needed to win against, and we did. The draws, both against Arsenal. We drew against Barca in a close game, and then Barca beat me 2-1. But we did enough. Buzzing in a way, because it's Champions League, maybe a bit more money. But then also a little bit, if we'd have finished third, we'd be in Europa League, maybe more of a chance of glory, but I'm not going to complain. Here we are now, 1st of April 2027, and we're third. Great. Still only lost 2 games. Bayern Munich still undefeated. Fucking hell. LOLLUJO is still on another level, but third is good. 16 wins, 10 draws, 2 losses. Isn't bad. We're in and out. We're in there with Dortmund, which I think is very respectable. You know what I mean? They're bigger than us. They're not as big as Bayern. They don't have the money Bayern has, but they've got a lot more than we have. So I'm very proud of it, to be fair. Youth intake again was terrible. First 2 years, amazing. Shit ever since. So after the winter break, we kicked off again against FC Bayern. This time there was no draw at their place. We got battered, although we did beat Dortmund again. And we beat Wolfsburg. We've lost another game there, 3-0, as you can see. A bit disappointed with that, but we've been on a pretty good run since. It's not an embarrassment. We've seen him in the last game of the season is. But is that going to be the live con one? We don't know, because at this point, I was still in the Pokal. Köln in the 3rd round B-teamed it. Riding me luck, Leipzig in the quarter-final. B-team that. It's Red Bull Leipzig. But look at what happened. Extra time, demolition of Red Bull. Obviously we've got Borussia Dortmund. We were beat twice in the league, but it's still Dortmund. And the other semi, I mean, Karlsruhe, fair play to you for getting there, but they're never, in a month of Sundays, going to beat Bayern. So if we can beat Dortmund, it's going to be Bayern Munich in final. Champions League, we drew Chelsea in the first knockout round. Chelsea, right? What a game. Lukaku, 50 feet, P feet got one disallowed near the end. And we won it 4-3 against Chelsea. The players they have could not have been happy. It's like winning a cup final. Obviously, we've got to go to London and get a result, but possible, isn't it? No, it's not. It's not possible. We've got to beat 3-0. Although I think we were quite even. They scored their goals, we didn't. So, yeah, out early. And this is what's disappointing about it, isn't it? When you get through the group stage and then get knocked out straight away, it's done then, isn't it? Whereas if you finish third, you've got a chance of going on a run. I do still feel like we're more of a Europa League team. That's more of an avenue of maybe winning something again in Europe. But, you know, still proud of lads to get through that group, and still proud that we beat him in one of the legs. And as you can see, it's probably wise of him to only give me like 15 million to spend and to keep the rest to try and cover the costs of what this club now needs to run. So, yeah, we're okay with that. We're in a bit of debt, and I think most of that's from the stadium expansion, but nothing serious. So maybe next summer might be the year they go, do you know what, we didn't dip too far into the debt like we did last year. Here's a little bit more. That's what I'm hoping for. I have asked them actually to increase the transfer budget, and they said yeah. So here we are now. It's the 15th of May. 1 game left to play, which will be a live com against Hamburg. Quite happy with that. It's like works out quite well now. It's not too important. We're set in stone here. Third. So that's progression with a team I wasn't worried about, but I was thinking maybe we was going to be battling it out for like 6th, 5th and 4th again. So I'm very proud. Still only lost 2 games throughout the entire year, which is awesome. A proper awesome. I mean, there's a slim chance I could be running up, but I'm happy. And as you can see, undefeated, as you know, for the rest of the year. A couple of draws. I mean, some of these draws have been a bit frustrating, a little bit more quality. We might have won a couple more games. I won't say we'd win the league, but we'd have definitely maybe pushed him a little bit more. Someone needs to push Bayern. They're unstoppable at the minute now. I forgot. I'm trying to rush through this for a reason. But why am I trying to rush through this? Because we beat Dortmund in the semi-final. 1-1. Werner, weirdly, I saw that on the other day. That they're actually asking Chelsea, is he going to be available in the summer? And there he is playing for him. Scored a penalty. My boy from Bayern comes back for us. And who got in the final? Of course it's Bayern. They beat Karlsruhe 5-1 in their semi-final. So yeah, my first ever Pokal. I was hoping it'd be a Freiburg or something. What a double live com this as best I can. Squeeze these games in, hopefully. You never know until you get into the edit. Derby day. I know that game don't mean much, but it's Derby day. Bit exciting against LOLLUJO, and then a cup final. Maybe we can get a trophy. But this is a squad. Not seen it yet this year. The final squad arranged by average rating, and look at Romario. Now Bayern Munich Why is he with me and not you? Because he would be in my team. Fantastic player. Can play on the right, can play on the left. Mainly played on the left for me. Goals, assists. Been a game changer. The little right back, fantastic. Arne, again, scoring a ton of goals. Ansoff, the captain. Wants to play defensive midfielder mainly, but he's still a natural centre-half, and that's where he plays. Dave's been a bit part player, but he has got in quite a lot, and you'll see that if a change of appearances. I think I rotated quite well this year, and a lot of lads got games. A lot of them youngsters, as you can see, got games. So can you believe this derby isn't on TV? Now, it's nothing major for us, but it is for them. Now, I don't know if you realise, but they're on 56 points, level with Leipzig. So they're playing for Champions League football. I think they're currently 5th. So they've got a lot to play for. Now, there's no Lorenzo Luca. I've saved that for the next episode. We'll talk about that and his greatness later, although it's doubly disappointing for me. But anyway, what was that? But this is my A team apart from one player. Gelaberti's on the right today because Tillman's still carrying a knock. My right back, Baz, come on. He's fit. He's recovered from a knock and his match fitness in 100%. But I'm hoping this is the game I can help him get there for the final. I mean, it's derby. You don't want to lose it. I'm hoping we can get a win or a draw. But it's all about, I've got to think about things with certain players for this game. For that final, aren't I, really? It'd be nice to get in a good position where I can start bringing guys off. Here he is, Gavi. Come on, Leipzig are winning. So Hamburg really need to turn the screw on us. A lot of glory in these derbies. I've been really proud of how we've gone up against them. I think they only beat me once, I think. I mean, Leipzig are playing Dortmund. If we can win this by a couple of goals, and help that goal difference out, we could go second. There is a little chance. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? So come on, let's get a goal. Highlight here towards the end of the first half. Angel Gomez. Oh, come on, boys. So we go, they kick off. Hamburg. And this is cool, man. I mean, even if we were in a cup final, I know we've solidified the Champions League, it's still been a good little live com. But that's why I've tried to rush through things, because I want to get both games in. Genuinely had a good fucking bit of fun last few days. Really have, playing this game. All day on Monday, being wedding anniversary, which is pretty much spent on my own. But I wasn't that bothered. We've done a few special things. On Sunday morning, went to see my wife's gran, and we went out for something to eat quickly. And then when we got home, the kids were knackered. I don't know why. Wife was still knackered. They all went upstairs to watch a film and fell asleep. So it's like, bit of Football Manager. Thank you very much. And then Monday was just a marathon session for me. Got the kids out of the house as quick as I could. And that was it. Been back in work this morning. What's going on there? No penalty. Wasn't expecting it. Keeper's booted it. It's fell through to him. And what a finish. 30th goal of the season. Annie, come on. Right, I will take that all day long. You lose your penalty. We go right down the other end with a long ball from the goalkeeper and score. Happy days. Let's get another one. Right, here's Gavi. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Even better. I mean, look at that. 12 points off Bayern. That is some hill to climb. But there's no shame in that when you're FC St. Pauli, is there? Wow. Do you know what? Proper proud of this year, really. Really am, because that doubt I was trying to show you at the start was generally how I was feeling at the start of the season. Not doubt, just like... But here we are. Second. And in a Pokal final. We're third. We're now third. I'm guessing Dortmund have scored, and you know! For a brief moment, we were nearly runners up, and I'm still really chuffed. We dominated our rival there. Dominated. So it's cup final day. It's been exactly a week. The playoffs are still going on, I think. Second leg's in 2 days, so we don't know who's going down just yet. You might find that on the next episode. But yeah, really chuffed with that. Back in the Champions League, third year running. It's going to be great for the money. Can't believe we're this close. Look at that. But now we face a team in the final. A team that since I've been manager, we have never beaten. We've managed 3 draws and many losses and many goals conceded. We ain't going to win this. So welcome to Berlin to the Pokal final. That is my A team, apart from Geiger and Affengruber. They've come in obviously because of injuries and so on. They've got Foden and Rashford and Sancho. So here we are. It's going to be a hard game. And I'm not going at it defensively. We're going to go at this and just play our way. And you never know what can happen in football. I did not think we could do it against Arsenal in the conference final, and look what we achieved. But yeah, we've got a team here that can do it. On their day, we can do it. Some very, very good players. Like I said earlier, I'm just hoping this summer they release a bit more cash. And I'm just a bit more lucky in the transfer market. A lot of times it is luck when you find a lovely little player that's fairly cheap, like Baz or a Pozo on a free. A couple of players like that would be really good, just to take us at next level. Hopefully we can keep... Oh, for God's sake. Oh, it's been disallowed! Now, hopefully we can keep Ramiro, who I didn't realise can play against his own team. How good's that? Hopefully he don't play too well, but then hopefully he does, because they might take him back. We've got 1 year left on his loan deal, so get another top winger, maybe a central midfielder. You never know, but here we are. It is half time, and I mean, their XG's better. They're looking more likely to score, but it's still 0-0. But yeah, I'm genuinely loving this. Genuinely love this save. It's been a lot of fun. It'd be good to have a good few seasons out of it. My custom series is going to be starting at some point this week. This very, very, very close. Intro is nearly together. Played quite a few games this season. It's going to be 2 episodes a season. Go on, Gomez. So we're going to have like first half of the season. Well, like it's going to be like this format really, but split in half. Might be able to show you a few more things by doing that. So like one episode will go up towards January, and then the second episode will be the second half of the season, so on and so on. I'm not sure it's going to be massively viewed, but I love that kind of series. Go on! A little angel sent from heaven. No way! Thanks to Darrell Mochillon, you might remember him from Tame Valley. I am going to be doing a game giveaway, not straight away. There's going to be a little thing over a few episodes, but maybe in season 2 we'll be giving away a copy of FM22 for one of you lucky guys. We're running a competition and all that, so yeah, very excited. Anyway, it looks like their boy's got to come off for us. Such a good play for me this season. Here's Phil Foden, lovely pass to Sancho. Right, then not a lot happened in the first half extra time. We need a miracle here. We need an absolute miracle, but we've matched him. Could this be that miracle? Right, come on, Gelabert, he's carrying a knock. Come on, we just need a little bit of magic, a little bit of a vision ball. Still a fantastic young German player. What are you doing, kid? Trying to find him bomb, and he got bullied off the ball. And Lewandowski is going to start charging forward here. All them red shirts I do not like, because they are stacked with quality. No. Oh, he's pushed him over. No. Come on, this is when heroes are made. You know what though, they've done me proud. We've actually made it to the final. It will be mine one day. One day, and what's happening now? Another penalty. Fans of St. Pauli could dream for a moment. Do you know what I mean? But fair play. I don't think this scoreline's gonna really reflect how brave and good my boys have been. Well, there you have it. FC Bayern have done a domestic double yawn. Yawn. I want to topple you. Hopefully we can do that in the next couple of years, but we need a lot of things to go our way to achieve that. But you know what? Fair enough. Still a great season. Still progressed in the league. We're back in the Champions League next year. And I promise you this, what you're seeing right now, you will see one day. But it'll be us. One last look at the league table. And Union Berlin have survived. Now, I didn't mention this, but I'm going to drop it in now. I was thinking about leaving it till the next episode. Shows you how good Lorenzo Luca is. Because Lorenzo Luca actually left in January and still finished the season as a top goal scorer and the best player. At least he's not in the derby anymore, but the fact he's playing for City, my God, that's just worse. Maybe that year the board were very, very wise. They were frugal. We never went into the red. We've got all our money, and this year they haven't given me 17 million, they've given me 50 million. This is the biggest summer yet for us. Very good team with the kind of money to finally not miss out on some of these good players that have been missing out, and I think we can really kick on next year. Maybe challenge. I don't know about that, but definitely kick on. So there we go, that is the end of the episode, end of another season. Hopefully you still enjoyed it. Hopefully you'll come back for the next one. Gosh, you think it's going to be the best one yet? I've no idea yet, but I've got a feeling with that kind of money I might finally get to do what I really want to do. So as always, I know I ask for a lot, like I say, thumbs up and comments and patrons and to subscribe and so on, but your view is the most important thing. Your support is the most important thing. So hopefully I'll see you soon in everything that I do, and I hope you're happy and I hope you're safe. I genuinely do. So I'm Booed. I'll see you later.